All right, it's time.
It's time!
I've had my boosted board for like 3 months, and I should probably do a formal review. Yes! What's up, guys? Yeah!
What are you doing?
Reviewing this thing.
11 minutes later.
Those are some really good friends that we have that live like right down the street. So anyway, it's time to review this thing. So when I was buying this board, and now when I'm looking into my second board, the things that I'm looking at are the price, the range of the board, the top speed, the quality of the board, the quality of the components, how portable it is, and then kind of the overall ride, or just how it feels overall. So starting with the price. The boosted board is definitely near the top of the range in terms of prices. The one I have is the boosted dual. There are 2 options. There's the boosted dual and the dual plus. The dual plus goes 2 miles an hour faster. They are $1,300 and $1,500. That's a lot of money. And that brings me to the next part. And that's range. So the boosted board is really limited on range. It comes with a standard battery, and that standard battery gives you 7 miles, and that's a max of 7 miles. When I ride this board normally, I'm lucky if I get 5 miles, and that means like I'm pushing it a little bit, like average of between like 15 and 18 miles an hour. So they do have an extended range battery coming out at the end of this year, which will get you up to, they say, between 12 and 14 miles. That'll make it significantly better, but right now, that battery alone is an extra $200. So it definitely ups the price. Now for top speed. The top speed of the board I have is 20, and if you want to get the better version or the version up from mine, the top speed is 22. In my opinion, that's pretty fast. I could go a little bit faster, maybe 25, but after that, I don't know if you really need to go much faster than that on a skateboard. 20 and 22 is already really fast. So my top speed, I'm pretty comfortable on this. 25 would be the max for me. Now to quality. When you're looking at the market for electric skateboards, this is probably the most important factor to consider. Boosted board, in my opinion, is the highest quality board you can get on the market. You look at other boards that I consider, or that I've considered, are Evolve. But if you read around, you'll see that Evolve has a lot of issues that they need to figure out. Definitely an option, but there's some issues that need to be figured out. The other board that I've considered is the Metroboard, which is definitely within the same price range, and I've heard great things about the quality. But the boosted board, top notch. Quality is really important when you're in the market for an electric skateboard. Portability. This one, in my opinion, Boosted does a pretty good job when you consider all the other elements like range. I mean, it is a shorter range, but the board, the battery portion of the board seems relatively small to other boards. And overall, the board is really light. I think it's 16 to 17 pounds. So when I go to carry it around, or if I go somewhere and I need to pick it up and take it into a store, it doesn't seem like a huge burden to do that. So that was a big deal for me. I really like that element of the Boosted board. All right, now, finally, in terms of the overall ride, I'm impressed with the Boosted board. It has smaller wheels. It has like 83mm wheels, which where I live, you can kind of hear it now. The roads aren't the greatest, but it handles them pretty well. But I will say, the flex of the board makes a huge difference. So I like the way this rides. I don't have any problems with top speed. You know, it only goes 20 miles an hour, so I don't have a problem with speed wobbles or anything like that. But the overall ride, feel, I'm good with. I'm really happy with what I bought. I do wish I'd done a little bit more research. I think I would have considered the Metroboard for sure. Car. But you know, after reading a lot of reviews and other riders having issues with their boards, just the quality of this board makes me really comfortable. And the fact that you're riding on streets like this with cars and I don't have to worry about the remote disconnecting and motors going out or whatever, it makes me a lot more comfortable on this board. So range is a little bit of a killer, but I feel a lot safer on this board, so that's huge for me. So ultimately, it's really your call what your priority is. My priority was quality. I gave up a little bit of range for that, but what I recommend is do your research, do a lot of research. There are new boards coming out all the time. This one worked out well for me. So let me know what you decide in the comments. I'd be curious to see what boards you like or what boards you prefer. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.